My name is Sarah Cohen, and I am an epidemiologist and biostatistician. I'm excited to share a glimpse into my career path with ISoRED early career members. I grew up in Oak Ridge, Tennessee, where my father and many people I knew were employed as scientists at Oak Ridge National Laboratory. From an early age, I knew that I too wanted to be a researcher. At UNC Chapel Hill, I majored in biostatistics. One of the best skills I gained was SAS programming, which led me to my first internship and then to a graduate research assistant position when I went on to get my master's degree in biostatistics at the University of Michigan. At Michigan, I analyzed data from an occupational health study of workers exposed to an insecticide. I loved the weekly working meetings with physicians, psychologists, environmental health scientists, and statisticians, where we pored over study results and developed manuscripts together. After graduation, I was hired as a biostatistician for a small consulting firm where I got a crash course in real life data management and got to apply my biostatistics skills. One of my tasks was to analyze data for several occupational cohort studies focused on the health effects of low dose chronic radiation exposure. Those studies are now part of the much larger million person study, which is a project I still support today over 20 years later. After 3 years of work on the million person study and other large scale epidemiologic studies, I decided to pursue a doctorate in epidemiology back at UNC Chapel Hill. I continued to work part time during my program and returned to the consulting firm after graduation. A few years later, I made the move to another small consulting firm focused on commercial consulting. And a decade after that, I pivoted again, this time to federal contracting. I currently work for DLH, a federal contractor, where I support the epidemiology branch at NIEHS and the radiation epidemiology branch at NCI. I often tell younger scientists who are thinking about their career path that the thread throughout my career and what I like most about my work is that I use my technical skills to answer all sorts of interesting research questions. I didn't set out to become an expert on things like low dose radiation, sedentary time, or the infant microbiome, but I've gotten the chance to lean deeply into these fascinating topics in my work serving commercial and federal clients. The breadth of topics that I've studied over 25 years has been and continues to be very exciting to me.